I'm going to take the plea, Noah replied, trying to sound as if his entire plan were okay. Noah, Blue whispered, heartbroken, as she placed her hand against the glass. I'll wait for you. What you did for me, the way you look at me, I finally see it. I love you, and I'm going to wait for you, no matter how long it takes, she promised. Noah grimaced as he sniffed loudly, trying to contain his emotions. He had wanted to hear her say this for years. He had been in love with this one girl since it was innocent enough to be just a crush. She mattered most to him, and as he stared into her beauty, he was mesmerized. She wasn't overly sexy, but she was just his type. Brown skin, shoulder-length hair that fell in messy curls around her face, hips wide, waist slim, and a smile uniquely hers. A small gap rested between her two front teeth, just big enough to notice. Blue hated it, but like a mole was to a model, it was more a gift than a curse. Her body more dangerous than the curves of a racer's path. He had enjoyed watching her walk away from him so many times before. Today, however, he dreaded it, because he knew that it would be the last time. He just stared at her, gripping the phone as he tried to paint a picture of her beautiful face in his head. He knew that he couldn't keep her. There was still a bounty on her head. She was like a walking money bag. Anyone with a thirst for some quick cash would try to off her. With Noah locked up, she would have no protection. She would be a sheep among wolves. Every gun in the city would be at her head until she was dead. She couldn't stick around and wait for him, but he knew if he told her the truth, if he told her that he loved her more than the air in his lungs, that he saw his future in her, that besides money, she was the only thing that occupied his thoughts. If he told her these truths, she would stay regardless. He had to lie to get rid of her. Don't wait for me, he responded. She frowned in confusion. What? What are you saying to me, Noah? I'm in here because of you. You brought that heat to my crib, and now I'm doing a bid behind it. You Hollywood, right? That was your dream? You're off to sunny California, and I'll be rotting away behind concrete and steel bars. You've overstayed your welcome, B. I should have never taken on your burdens. Maybe you should just catch that bus to the West Coast, he said without flinching, showing no emotion. She blinked in confusion as her mouth fell open, flabbergasted by his rejection. He saw her feelings fold as a hint of heartbreak reflected in her eyes, and it ate away at him that he had caused it. Noah, just go, Blue. Damn, he interrupted. High school is over. It's time we went our separate ways. He got to his feet and slammed the phone down. He didn't even turn around to give her one last glance before he disappeared out of her sight. Blue stood abruptly, pushing out the chair with so much force that it fell to the floor. Everyone turned to look at her, and she rushed out of the room, embarrassed and in despair. By the time Blue made her way back to Noah's apartment, she had made up her mind. She was leaving town. Fuck this cruddy-ass city, she thought, as she tore down the police tape and pushed open the door. She stopped, and her heart skipped a beat when she saw the blood-stained floor where her stepfather and the man who had attacked her had fallen. The smell of death lingered in the air. She was almost afraid to walk inside. Taking a deep breath, she willed herself forward. I can't stay here, she thought. She would lose her life if she stayed.